Justin Snaith, spot on just last weekend. Thank you so much for your time yet again for Hollywoodbets Kenilworth on the Saturday with Grade 2 racing on the go. 3 runners in the first race. Let's start with the first time. Number 2, repetition, about twice over. Very well bred, strong dam. What are we expecting?
Yeah, look, I'm throwing him straight in a mile. So probably going to need his first outing. Big action. Certainly a horse will come alive probably when the long straight comes.
Then number 3, Express Yourself. Big improvement last time. Was that always on the cards?
For sure. One of my nicer 3-year-olds, certainly a horse that, if this was a long running, I would say home Jerome. Don't want to know about him getting beat. He's that type of horse. Short running, he's going to have to be bustled in the beginning of the straight, but certainly a horse that I put him right up there with some of my nicer horses over time. He's flying at home, expect a big run.
And then what again, you know the family quite well. Any signs of life of late?
I would say his next start, you can start throwing him into the quartets and trifectas. He's taken forever, I do think he'll eventually probably win a race.
Then we skip race 2 and go into race 3. We got the poster boy of Class 5's Master of Paris running in a Class 4. He's gone up a division.
Yes, unfortunately it happens to all the horses that do well, but doing well at home. Did not enjoy Durbanville, the firmness of the ground. He's a big horse, as you know. Back here, he's certainly a good backup here. I think he's going to run his consistent race. He'll run well. He'll be right on top of them. Got to go into everything.
And then Sail the Seas. I like him as a horse. We just spoke to Richard Free. He likes him as a horse. I know you do. Expecting another win?
Yes. The draw is a little bit of a thing that he just may need the odd little luck. You know, from a 10 draw. He's a young horse. He's going through the divisions. This is a big run for him. It's very hard for a young 3-year-old to win 2 handicaps at this time of the year. It's not easy, but if he does, it's something that's quite impressive and certainly put him up with some of the better 3-year-olds. So yes, expecting a good run from him.
Then first leg of the Pick 6 race 4, 1 runner, number 13, Tough Terrain. Well, we know what he's all about. He's white knuckle stuff, heart attack material through the first half of the race, but he can turn it on. What mood is he in?
Exactly, Alistair. It's a horse that also didn't enjoy Durbanville. His back gives him a bit of issues. He's always hard on himself, and I had to then put him away and wait for this. With Grant on, certainly got to go into it. It's just not a horse. If you're going to put a few more, if you got your banker, great. If you're going to put a few more horses in, do not leave him out ever. Just through the summer now, he's just not a horse you want to leave out, because with Grant on, he'll pop up somewhere and knock you out. So don't leave him out of anything. 3
runners on the first of the features, the listed Will Lavington. Let's start with number 1, Call to Unite. He's never been in this health, has he?
No, he's flying. He's doing really well. You know, I went to the Eastern Cape, and as usual, they move it to the poly. Right call, wrong call. It's a matter of opinion, let's be honest. So we're left without a race. So now I'm trying the 2.5 for the first time. He's in good form, low weight, but first time the distance. We just have to see how he negotiates it first.
Damio for lightweight really interests me. What do you think of him?
Very interesting off the weight, 50 kilos. He's a gallant runner. He'll go out, he'll give it his all, but hugely under sufferance. But 50 kilos, 50 kilos. So there are a few horses here that I'm quite surprised have popped up into the Western Cape that will make this race a little bit tougher. And
then number 9, Future Swing. He's the most grizzled of your 3 runners in the race. Proven himself at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the Gold Cup of what he's capable of. Are you just plotting the way we're staying races, or are there still other more classic races that you got in mind?
I've got some very nice other stayers as well. They never saw the Natal season due to I had problems with the Summerveld sand track, and a few of my nice horses went wrong on me. I'm taking the advantage that he's a little bit fitter, because they're going to start coming and they're going to fight it out. I know Pitt Boertz's yard have got a lovely horse. They always celebrate heavily when the horse wins, but that's not going to be the case on Saturday.
Let's go on to the next feature.
Big runner.
Let's go on to the next feature where you got Summer Lily. I've always felt she snuck under the radar, but she's really good. She's got some black type to her name.
Very much so. Another horse can't leave out. Going to run a big race. At 1200, I'd probably be more bullish, but 1100, that's fine. Sure, she's a great backup to the stable companion.
11, highly confidential. Anthony Andrews takes her out off a lightweight, just hoping to get a bit of black type.
For sure, exactly that.
And then Be Merry, this is obviously the one that you're talking about. She was commanding when winning last time. That was her career best.
All the wins at Durbanville, if she can bring that to Kenilworth, she's going to be a very hard horse to beat, especially at the weights.
Now race 7 is the Grade 2 Western Cape Fillies Championship. Little Susie kind of jumped out the ground last time. Obviously we all got Dean Kennemayer's horse to beat, but you got the advantage of draw 1 and she's coming via Malmesbury.
For me, this race is always it's based on also sometimes draws or a horse that can steal the race at the top of the straight. We have a draw, we're going to take our chances. This is just a come on run, but certainly her gallop was very impressive. She moves like a good horse. But at the weight, the handicapping in that, we've got no chance, but certainly a horse for punters to follow.
And what about the stable companion number 4, Beware the Bomb? Where's she at?
Probably more suited to the type of race that we're going to have on Saturday. Certainly a horse I could see running into the money.
Then on to the 8th race. Surprise winner on debut, Shpiontek. Are we going to get another game, set and matcher?
Yeah, I don't know. Sure, the first one was very impressive, and I hope she can come on with that. But this is a very, very tough little field. You can expect very competitive. Hopefully she surprises us again, doing well at home.
And then Bella Vista, the stable companion, has always been a bit of a slow burn, but now she's got a bit of confidence. Can we see more?
Look, her temperament is her downfall, unfortunately, and if she can just control herself a little bit, she's a filly that would grow into a nice type of horse, but her temperament can get the better of her.
And then your last engagement will be race 9, the penultimate on the card. 2 runners, drawn 1 and 2. Let's start with Impact Investor. He's a beautiful, handsome horse.
Yes, if we settle him a little bit, I think this is what he's looking for. If he can settle behind 1 or 2 of the other horses, you could see a big improvement. He's also dropped 4 pounds in the ratings, which certainly will help.
And then let it be said, beautiful horse, form lines flashing up everywhere and popping up and sparking up. Can we see a fireworks from him?
Yes, yeah. Doing really well at home. We've gelded him between the runs. He took it so well. I'm already back into a race with him. I do think he'll be quite suited to the Kenilworth 1200. Yeah, you can expect a nice run.
Champion trainer, thank you.
Great, thank you. Much appreciated.